Yes, we're in it.
Yeah.
We're in it. Okay. Suppose I should turn the music off, really. Why is there music playing? What's the music playing? There shouldn't be music playing. I thought I killed all the background apps. See, that's bloody stupid, isn't it? Why don't I come out of this just for a second? It's going to freak it's going to freak it out now. Right, hang on. Reconnecting. Right. There's 34 people. We went from 0 to 34 then.
I'm 40 on my phone.
Okay.
I'm saying yo.
Oh,
Hello,
hey.
Matt, Sam, and Jess. Hello.
Hello.
That's Liam Kelly. Hello, Liam Kelly. The Haunted Coachman. What's up?
Well, hey.
Mark Urbex, Baden Photography. Hello.
Hello.
Exploring with Genevieve.
Yeah, hey. And thanks, Mark.
I see Diamond. What's up?
Mark Urbex Photography donated to Ali Law's thing. I saw that.
Yeah, he's
I'm trying to remember all the names I saw that donated, but
He just ordered a t-shirt off us as well, so wicked. Cheers, Mark.
really is to kind of impress upon you that there's the Ali Law thing is kind of like plateaued at the moment, and he's probably somewhere between Gloucester and Birmingham or somewhere like that. You know, he's probably somewhere quite where he is. If anyone knows, he's not on the move. But did you remember? I didn't hear where he said he
No,
was.
he didn't say where he was. The Haunted Coachman said, "Do you have the boat today?"
That would be telling. Does the weather look good enough to have a boat today? That's what you've got to ask yourself.
I got £2 donation from Exploring with Carl.
Wow. Hello, Mr. Carl. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm not being obtuse. Well, I am being obtuse, but I'm trying to concentrate on shitty roads and on dual carriageway here. So, yeah, I can't look you in the eyes, folks, and I can't answer your questions.
I got £5 donated from Mark Urbex, Abandoned Photography
Oh
and Video.
my God.
Thank you very much, Mark.
But I tell you what, right now, consider donating it to the Ali Law thing. That's what I was going to say, because, or, even better, because Ali Law just said the same thing, is what he really needs is people to share it, yeah? So, you don't necessarily need to donate yourselves, but what he's really begging for right now on his cycle ride is share it, yeah? Share it on your Facebook, share it on your Instagrams, share it on your Twitters or whatever it is. I mean, like, there's loads of ways you can probably share things that are way outside my ken. I can only just handle Facebook, to be perfectly honest. I'm alright with YouTube. Share it on YouTube. You know, if you do a YouTube video, share it on YouTube. But if you can share that, then you're going to get it out to more people. So that way, there's going to be some more people donating, because it kind of reached a plateau at about 16,500 or 17,000, something like that. It's probably just about on 17,000 now. If somebody can tell us where it's at now, and also, can you copy and paste the link into this so that people, and if you're there, just keep pasting that link in every once in a while.
I think the only moderator here at the moment is Exploring with Carl, so...
But yeah, should we tell them whether we got a boat today or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got the boat.
Yeah, we got the boat. But we're not entirely sure whether we'll be able to use it. So there's still a question mark behind whether it will be usable, because there ain't a lot of places today in the UK that have got good weather. So we're banking on possibly having some good weather.
King B said, "I stood in my street and shouted at the top of my voice, old school Sharon."
Yeah. Alino! Before they came to take him away. Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, well, if you can share it, if somebody will put the link for the Just Giving, yeah, that Ali Law is doing, it'll tell you how much it's up to at the moment, so that would be interesting to know where it's at now, because it was kind of plateauing at about 16.5k.
I might be able to get the link myself.
Yeah, and if you can paste that into the channel, and yeah, we're going to try something quite mad today, quite adventurous, and if you want to donate to us, you can, but I would suggest donating to the Ali Law thing for a little bit, you know, because Dan, for instance, the other night, he did a really good thing, and he diverted his people's money across to the Ali Law thing, and I I reckon, you know, we probably did like, you know, 100 or 200 quid or something. You know, I think I put about 45 quid in the end. But Dan himself put 100 quid in. Andrew Proving Demons put 100 quid in. The people who were donating, there was like 20s, 10s, 20s, 5, you know, and so I reckon probably about 600, 800 quid. All total, I reckon probably about £1,000 from the Urbex community.
If not more, to be honest with you.
Might be more. I'm being conservative, you know. I'm being conservative. I reckon it was £1,000, you know, but probably more.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to know because a flood of donations came in, but I wasn't going to count them because a lot of them were anonymous or they didn't want their detail. If you added those in, definitely well over £1,000. So well, probably, you know, much more.
So 2025.
So it's gone up 500 quid, but it needs to be like getting out there. That's what it is. So, you know, if any of you guys want to share it on your Facebooks and you know, if you have a YouTube and you want to re-upload Ali's video, you know, it'll help. Oh, just gonna come to an end. So yeah, well, we're just fingers crossed we get good enough weather to use the boat, really. I'm counting on the waves being agreeable,
Yeah.
and I've said I'm definitely not taking any chances with the conditions today. If the conditions aren't right and it looks uncomfortable or, you know, potentially risky, I'm pulling the plug on it, you know.
It's not worth the risk.
It ain't worth it, you know. We got the small boat today because it's easier for us to get to where we've got to go on the small boat and then stash the boat, whereas the big boat, we'd have to leave the big boat floating around, which would not be good. So yeah, we're hoping that we can pull off a real sort of, certainly a first for my channel, definitely a first for my channel, so that'll be a first for your channel as well. Yeah,
it's
so,
going to be a crazy one.
oh
Definitely.
yeah, I mean, so it's going to be really good. But I'm, well, I mean, I want to sort of like, if you want information, you can eke it out of us. But I'm also going to keep repeating about the Ali Law thing because I want to sort of keep that on the go. I'm trying to put the video back up of the live stream I did, where Ali came on the live stream. If any of you didn't see that, by the way, that was nuts because Living It Urban, Luke, who lives in Taunton, he saw Ali on an Instagram post or something. He said, if you want, mate, you can stay here. And Ali Law said, I'm practically at Taunton, I would like to, and replied to him immediately. And he came round, and that was it. He stayed with him overnight, and Luke got to chat to him, did a couple of little videos, brought him on our channel, and then I bounced him across to EWF for Maximum Impact to see if we could get some people, you know, donating, and that's when the magic happened. So thanks to Living It Urban, Luke.
Yeah.
And so what am I trying to say? I don't know actually.
Your live stream. They're trying to get your live stream back
Who is?
You're trying to get yours back up, the Ali Law one.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get my live stream back up. Yes, that's right. Yeah. What it was, there was I put somebody's number in there by mistake. It popped up on screen briefly, and so I had to re-edit it. So it was a very long stream because we got into like full-on chat mode, not with Ali Law, but like chatting about other things. And it started off with being an editing video about how to edit. Ali Law came on, then it was like Ali for about an hour, chatting there with, and then exploring fighters was about an hour, and then like it was. Once that madness had kind of died down, it was like a quiet little chat. So what I did is I took a 5-hour-long video and I chopped it to be about an hour, and it's the hour of the most important bits. So, but I just needed somebody to just safety watch it because I'm so bad with, you know, missing a clip, missing something that's not meant to be in there, and yeah, there was something that shouldn't have been on there. It wasn't me that put it up there. I mean, it's not like me doing my usual embarrassing thing of like standing up into the camera and my zips open or something like that, you know. And yeah, it was nothing like that. It was somebody came on the Zoom chat, so I've got to be a bit more careful now with the Zoom chats. That if I bring somebody in on a Zoom, I have to cut away, so that people can't see the Zoom. I've got to make sure they're safe, you know, and then I can kind of cut back to the Zoom because somebody put something up that was a bit savoury, let's say, and yeah, so I had to take that out. You know, I don't mind people having a laugh, but the trouble is, it just means I've got to bloody edit the video down, you know, and it's like, so the joke just gets edited out. If they could just be a bit more tame, I could leave the joke in, but once you go over a certain threshold, if you know what I mean, I don't want to have to get rid of these things, you know. If they'd have said something really rude, it could have stayed in. But you can't show rude things, okay? You can say them, but you can't show them, okay? So as a hint for the future, if you want your depravity on my Zoom link.
Someone said Boris Johnson, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, I don't mind people having a bit of a laugh, but you've got to stay within the confines of what YouTube allows. So, you know, it was funny at the time.
Merlin in the Pigeon Whisperer said, keep your pecker in your pants.
Well, yeah. I got to remember, like, you know, that if I'm in my room, you know, my idea of video editing is sitting there pretty much without mud on at all. So you can imagine, hot room, video editing, naked guy video editing. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. But you don't want to stand up in front of your live stream camera like that, you know. So yeah. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens below my table stays below my table. So, yeah. So yes, that's the basic reason I have to take it down. So I've got somebody safety watching it. They're gonna make sure that there's nothing in it that's untoward. They may have already watched it by now, but I've got to check my emails to see if there's anything there. And then if he says it's all right, I shall take a chance and I'll put it up. And I'll soon know if there's something in there that shouldn't be in there, because I'll just the comments, the flood of comments like Matt, you know, oh my God, you know.
Yeah, I think we'll probably all get a load of messages if there is something in there.
Yeah, that's right. So, God, I really need to go and pull over a comfort break actually. So I don't know. It doesn't look like the type. We're not in the normal sort of places that you'd have good loos at the moment. So sun's just come out anyway. That's a good
nice.
sign.
Yeah.
Good sign. We might be in business for a bit of fun, but I may have to crank Marvick. May have to pull off somewhere in a bit. I don't know, because this is not. So, the link for the alley door thing in the channel.
Yeah, I got it here as well.
All right, okay. I'm just hoping that we don't get a bit of airing because cold air anymore. It's like it's just be like, yeah. It's hard to get the car cold.
Is it Exploring with Ash, is it, that we went out with?
Oh, Exploring with Ash, yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Ash. How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't cut it in 20 years, actually. Just doesn't seem to grow past this, it's weird.
Just think, if that was Ginger, he'd look like Ali Law. Yeah. Oh look, it's an abandoned house.
Yeah.
Just past an abandoned house. All the lower floor had metal all over the windows. And who can blame them with lunatics who really would wreck the place?
Yeah, that's it.
But, yeah. So, with fingers crossed, we're going to
So
have...
Ash said, not bad, thanks. Tunnels, Saturday, 1 a.m. if you guys are up for it.
Oh, well, do you know what? I'm going to be in London on Saturday. Oh, shit. Shit. I'm kind of giving that away now, aren't I? I'm going to be somewhere on Saturday, Ash. That might be good, yes. Fuck. Yeah.
Oh, 20 from Rackrav. The Free
Oh.
Legends, 4 if Angel was there too. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. But also consider donating to the Ali Law thing, or please share his Just Giving page on your Facebooks if you can. You don't have to give anything to him, just share it so other people will see it. They'll kind of get into what he's doing. And yeah, I don't know, he didn't really say on his... did he say on the
Instagram.
Just Giving how you watch what he's doing live? Because he kind of...
No, I don't think so. If you check out his Instagram story though, you can see everything on there that's going down.
It's Mr. Ali Law, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. So if you check out, it's all one word, MrAllyLaw, Mr. Ali Law.
Yeah.
So,
145 in the chat.
145. Well, I got 147.
Yeah. Just crash.
I'm surprised we're getting a signal, to be honest.
Haunted Coachman said Ali lives away from me. Wow.
Really? What, he lives 5 minutes away from Haunted Coachman?
Yeah.
Well, he used to live in Southampton.
That's where the Haunted Coachman live.
Ah, well, he don't live in Southampton anymore.
Oh, right.
He's moved. He's living with Disco Boy in
yeah,
Essex
yeah.
now. He's moved down to Essex, apparently. I don't know if he's still there, but last I heard, he was down in Essex. But yeah, I think he kind of got peed off because a few people shared his address, and he was getting people coming round all the time, and to his mum's house. He said as well. They were just like knocking on his mum's door, going, "Is Ali there? Where's Ali?" And so it's like he said it was just easier to get out to Southampton.
Yeah.
So, or something like that. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting it wrong, but it works well for him to get out of Southampton and go and stay with Disco Boy because those two are like bloody nitro and glycerine. You know, they're pretty good on their own. But when you put them together, oh dear, yes, it gets very interesting, very explosive. So it's funny actually. I mean, there's lots of lorries carrying wool we've seen today. Just my second lorry I've seen carrying like just nothing but bundles of wool on the back. Don't see that every day. So I'm sort of my brain is kind of like half functioning at the moment. It's got something to do with the fact that I really do need to stop somewhere and go for a wee wee, and it's taking my attention because I'm sort of like I'll pull off somewhere in a minute. I've just been looking for somewhere really cool to go.
Nice view.
Level just comes straight back to like 100% when I can. I need to sort of like recharge my batteries or discharge them. I need to discharge my septic tank. Yeah. There's a good visual imagery for you, isn't it? Yeah.
Kiwi, hi from New Zealand. Hello.
Hello from New Zealand. Hello. Sorry, I don't know whether they're hearing the mic from this or whether they're hearing the mic from my Bluetooth thing up there. You've got to bloody shout for this microphone to be heard on Bluetooth. So, if I know correctly, down there is a Lidl's. If I'm correct. If I'm not correct, no, it's not the right. It's not the place I'm thinking of. Sorry. We're probably not far from it, but I'm going to pull off and try and find somewhere in a minute before this becomes a medical emergency. Yeah.
Tuppy said, "You mean you need a whoosh, Matt?"
A whoosh.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I need. I need a proper whoosh. See if we can get that.
God, we got loads of people from Australia in the chats.
Bloody hell.
That's cool.
Sorry, because it's their evening time, is it?
Oh yeah, it could be.
Our morning, their evening. Oh, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Oh yeah. Just found a garage, folks. Yes, it's a garage. It's a garage, and they've got several hundred loos, and they're all free. And I'm going to go and see one now. So,
Yeah, loads of people have been saying it.
yeah, right. A few clues out there. Oh, here we go. That's not mate eat.
Oh yeah.
Fingers crossed, isn't it?
Ah, you're right.
Good. Right, do you want to open these for a bit of air? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
getting warm, innit? Right, I'll see you in a sec,
Yeah,
folks.
see you in a sec.
See you in a sec.
The mad dash for a splash, that's right, yeah. Has to be done sometimes. Another hello from Australia. Wow. What's someone put in the chat? What's the time in Australia right now? Matt's gonna be exploring a hedge. King B, yeah, that's right. Who's this?
Or spam.
Yeah, he got spammer.
Rustic.
9:30 p.m. So it's the evening. Yeah, 9. Do something different. Get Jess to talk.
Hello.
Jess is shy, but she's actually just got herself. Well, Baz donated us a camera, and it's an awesome camera. So there's now going to be a Jess cam. It's going to be part of our videos. So we're both going to be filming, and we're going to mix the footage together. So yeah, you're going to see a lot more Jess and hearing a lot more Jess. Fingers crossed. I want to get Jess to do some narrations over some drone footage and stuff as well. Talk her into it.
Another tractor.
Ninja cam, yeah, that's right.
Right.
Here we go.
That whoosh was amazing. It was such an an unusual type of whoosh because it was whooshing out gas. It was whooshing out gas, and yeah, it's a strange thing, isn't it? Because you'd normally expect it to be like,
Hello.
oh, somebody's.
It's Luke.
Oh yeah, what's the matter?
You alright, man? How you doing? Let me put you on loudspeaker, hold on. Oh yeah. What was that? Sorry, Luke? You were gonna what?
I was just, I got the notification and I couldn't watch, so I thought I'd just interrupt the live stream instead.
Oh, cool. Yeah, anytime, man.
But I've been doing some thinking, right? So, do people know what area you're going to, yeah? Before I say it out loud?
No.
Don't say.
Okay. Alright, Sam, take me off loud a minute.
Yeah. There you are, mate.
Is Matthew's
Yeah,
car
man.
as messy as his house? Yes, it is actually. It is very messy, and I always blame it on the fact
think-
that the dog's
yeah,
got
go on.
lots of hair. But, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man. What are you up to anyway? You just working or? We're probably about an hour away, I'd say. Yeah, I think we might be. Well, I'm free all week next week as well, man. So yeah.
It's a bit mucky, but
No, that's right. We got a few things to do after that as well. So give me a shout. Give me a shout when you're home, mate.
crap
Or
for the
leave from work.
reversing.
All right, mate. Cool.
Sun's
Awesome.
definitely coming out.
All right, Luke. Well, I'll yeah, give me a shout later on, man. Cheers, mate. Thanks, mate.
I'm feeling a lot better, but I've got to be honest, we had a little giggle about this, right? Do you want to, a home truth here? I make an admission. These guys know that I sometimes get a bit farty when I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time I can get away with it. Sometimes it's not nice, but most of the time I get away with it. But I am what you would call probably anally retentive, because when I'm close to people, I just can't bring myself to do it. So most of that I did out there was air. It was just literally, I needed to go to the toilet and it was just like, yeah. I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot better. But there you go. See, in about another 10-15 miles, I might have to do it again. So I would keep the windows open, and you won't be able to hear what we're saying. Just keep the windows open, but we can slyly, maybe the noise, But it's just, I don't know, it's just embarrassment. Why do I?
I'm the same, man. Just
I mean, like, I try to do it when we're on explores, and I try to do it quietly, and sometimes you know, it sort of squeaks out.
if you watch our library video closely, you can actually hear you let one rip, and
Yeah.
then Jess giggle in the background.
Yeah. I mean, but as long as somebody isn't standing right next to me, I don't mind kind of doing it, because it's like, but I don't like the idea of like standing right next to somebody and doing it. Yeah, there's do put in the comments. They say like 1 hour 52. Did you just drop one and stuff like that? I see a lot of that in the comments. Yeah, and I don't delete the comments. So if you fancy a giggle, just scroll down.
Someone said Jess is downwind too. Yeah, she'll catch it.
Yeah, we're all right today. I mean, it is just mostly air, but I think it's been started off by the fact that I've drunk a lot of coffee today.
Yeah.
So it starts it, you know. And when I'm on the road, this is what it is. See, when I'm on the road, I need to stay awake. So I usually have a few coffees, and it don't half make me, you know. But there we are. And then, you know.
Can't blame Angel today. Yeah.
No, she's bad for it. God alive, when
Yeah,
she
bad.
go, God alive. You definitely know about it. So yeah, when we get to the destination, Carl from Dark Arts TV, I always say Dark Arts Paranormal, it's Dark Arts TV, is going to be coming along as well. So fingers crossed, we'll be getting up to some fun and some mayhem.
Yeah. I think we will.
And I think the weather's not going to be very good this weekend for doing anything with the boat, so I'll probably have to look at doing something else this weekend. And somebody did suggest something just now, which sounds very good. Yeah, I'd be well up for some of that.
Yeah. I would too. Yeah.
Mm. So we've got music on again. Why have we got music on again? I totally, I stopped that. I stopped it. And now it's bloody started back up again. Because I got in and turned the key, the Bluetooth starts music playing. God alive. So, yeah, how is everybody then? What's
Distortion.
hello, Distortion? So, yeah, the purpose of the stream today is kind of like just to get people to share the Ali Law thing. Because he's sort of plateaued. He is still cycling. He's on his way. He had a nice lady come along with a camper van type thing,
Yeah.
and she cooked him food. Probably stroked him back to health during the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And probably gave her a lock of his ginger hair. So to remember him by. But anyway, he's on his way now. So he sounds like he's well rested, well fed. And he's working his way slowly up north. He's done about 100 miles each day so far, I think, on average, isn't it?
It's crazy, isn't it?
So yeah, it could, at that rate, it could take him 10 days, isn't it?
Yeah.
100 miles a day.
Yeah. So
So he might be doing a bit more than that. I don't know.
is he gonna ride back?
What's going on here? Look. Sorry, it's just an articulated lorry is coming out into the middle of the road, taking up all the lanes to turn left. But yeah, okay. Sorry, say again? What was
I
that?
wonder if he's gonna ride back down as well.
Well, you'll probably find there'll be people quite happy to relay him a bit, you know, relay him back down.
Yeah.
And because his car is stuck in Land's End at the moment. So his car is at Land's End, and he's got to get from John O'Groats back down to Land's End in order to pick up his car.
Jackie Green Cats and things is in the chat.
Hiya, Jackie. How you doing? So, I don't know how long we've got now. We've probably got about 20 minutes if previous estimates are correct.
I reckon so. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 minutes till we get to our destination. So when we get to our destination, we'll probably have to cut it off, you know, fairly quickly when we get there. But I think we still got a little bit of time to go. But yeah, so if anybody wants to share the Ali Law Just Giving thing, if somebody wants to copy the link again in the thing, that'd be really cool. If you want to put it around, that would be really cool. I mean, you know, some of us have donated. Dan, EWF, put 100 quid in. Andrew, Proving Demons, put 100 quid in. I put 45 quid in because I'm not quite as rich, but
Yeah, we only put 15 quid in, but anything counts.
I've got to save some new tyres. These are starting to reach the limit of where, you know, you got to get rid of them. And I know from a previous experience of getting told you have 3 baldy tyres on your car, and the police officer said, or police woman said, I could do you for 3 tyres, but I'll just do you for 1. I'm like, thank you very much. So yeah, that was a good day, wasn't it? I've had lots of good days like that. I've had so many good days like that. Getting slammed. I did deserve it most of the time, but you know, getting slammed for things on the road. But yeah, it's one of those. Now I am a little bit more careful. I do try to make sure that my tyres are they're not bald, but they're right down below the legal limit.
$2 from Dennis.
Dennis,
Hello,
hello.
Dennis.
Oh, Dennis, it must be crack of dawn where you are now. Must be 6 hours behind, so he's on like, must be probably,
7 o'clock.
yeah, early morning, 6, 7 o'clock. Tell us what time it is with you, Dennis. I should be able to work it out, but it's probably like, was it 6, 7, 8, 9, it's probably about 6 hours behind, yeah, so 6 o'clock. Oh, are we reconnecting? So yeah, thanks very much, mate. But yeah, everybody either go and donate or pass the Ali Laws thing on your stream, and yeah, it's for a very good cause. So you know, if you've only just joined in, EWF and us, EWF helped a lot because there were loads of people going and putting money in. But I reckon we probably got about, I don't know, 100, 200 quid in maybe from our side. They got at least maybe 1,000 more, let's say maybe 1,200, maybe 1,500 pounds, I don't know. So maybe it's like 1,700 quid, I don't know. I mean, I was conservatively saying I reckon about £1,000, but it's more than that. It's more than that. Okay, so that was from the Urbex community, and you should be proud of yourselves. Give yourself a clap, because you're doing the work of the NHS. Because that donation was to do something the NHS can't be asked to do right now, which is to save a young lad. They just said, can't do any more, but there are treatments out there, and his family have given up on him, and this money is to get him out to Singapore. So, you know, it's a good cause. It's a very good cause, and apparently it's been featured on television. I haven't seen where yet, but apparently the thing has been covered on TV. So, if anyone knows, send us a link. Send us a link to where it's been covered on TV. I haven't actually typed it into a search engine to look it up, but you know. So how are we doing? I'm not seeing any signs of our destination just yet, but
Do you want me to get that up on that?
might be worth a look because might be worth a look. Did I send you the pin drop?
No.
I didn't send it to you, did I? Yeah, you know where, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Like sign 4 now. Signs for it. That
Yeah,
way,
that's
yeah.
okay.
Cool.
Should I keep it running or?
Well, it's up to you.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. Well, one major turning off this one. It's probably about 10 miles, I would imagine, something like that.
Yeah. Tell me in a sec.
So yeah, we're going to be exploring some interesting places that Sam and Jess showed an interest in. They said, oh, we wouldn't mind seeing that. And then there's a completely new place for me and Sam and Jess, so completely new. And Carl is going to come off. Come off. See, I'm going to say I'm going to come off. And so we're really glad that the forecast looks correct, because you wouldn't be thinking we wanted to do this now if we were in a good place with good weather. Good of you to donate to the Ali Law cause. You can scroll through on that page, the Just Giving page, and you can see loads of entries saying came over from Secret Vault with EWF, and you know, So the names are there, and the proof is there. The donations are coming in thick and fast, and I think Ali was like blown away. It's definitely worth coming on a live stream because
Oh,
like
yeah.
people just went like, "Wah!" and you know.
I mean, it's lucky that he opened Luke's message. Really.
It was so lucky. I mean, if he hadn't gone to stay with Luke, I didn't even know there was he was doing this bike ride, because sometimes my notifications don't come through to tell me that there's a new video there, and I just don't see the notifications sometimes, or they come through on emails, and I'm so far behind with my emails. By the time it takes me like 3 days sometimes to get around to reading emails. So I wouldn't have realised his video was there, you know, and he was saying like, oh, help me, you know, I'm doing this thing, and I would have been totally on that, like donating. But then when he's like, he came on the, sorry, when he came on the channel as well, I was like, oh, do you know what, this is just nuts. So I slung him a bit more money over then, and then we went over to EWF, and you know what it's like over there with his box of doom and all that, right? Well, it was literally like, you could have sworn Dan was taking his clothes off or something, because they were throwing the money at him. He was throwing it at him, they were. And he said, no, divert it to Ali Law. And then suddenly they were throwing it at Ali Law. Just throwing it at Ali Law. It's crazy to see. It's just, yeah, there's a phenomena going on there, and yeah, it's a vein of gold. You just got to direct it into the correct places. So I'm really glad he did that night. It was very kind of him. So
Yeah, fair play.
yeah, really helped them. So yeah, so we'll be getting there in a bit. So we will, you know, if you've got any burning questions, you better get them into us now, because we're probably not going to be able to answer long ones once we get to the destination. May not even have a good signal, to be honest.
Andy Will said, am I invisible to you?
Well, I always say to people, email me, but don't rely on the fact that I've got the email. Send it to both my email addresses that are on the YouTube, and just send it until I respond. And if I'm not responding, say in the comments section, I've sent you 10 emails and you're not responding. Sometimes they disappear. That is the truth.
It's hard to keep up with them as well. When you're going out exploring every day, it takes up a lot of time.
I know there are some people, right, on some services, like AOL was a pretty bad one, and when they try to send me emails, they can just send. Not one will get through to me. Some sort of block is on there or something from AOL to my service provider. So, you know, it's one of those, isn't it? You know, you have to sort of be patient, because I get like about, at the moment it's probably a couple of hundred emails a day, and then of course if 2 or 3 days go by, it's 1,000 emails, and I have to sit there and speed delete. I have to go YouTube comment, because I'll read them on the YouTube, so I have to go delete, say bin, find it, drag it back out,
Yeah.
leave that one, delete. It's bloody, you know, I'm almost thinking of turning off the notifications for YouTube, because it's getting to that point where I just cannot cope with all the emails coming from YouTube with comments. I don't mind them showing up on the videos, but it's just like your inbox is, you know, a couple of hundred from YouTube a day, you know, like. So I don't know. We'll have to see if there's a way to kind of manage this a bit better with those emails coming through, notifications. So I recognise all of this place actually. I'm just wondering whether there's going to be a place where we're going to go into a dip, and I'm not sure if we're going to get a signal in there. So we'll have to see. It's funny actually. I do remember all this place. Yeah. Right, well, I suppose we've got about probably about 5 minutes till we'll have to kill the stream, because I think we're fairly close now.
Dennis just donated another $2.
$2 long time. Thank you. Did he say anything?
He did, but I've just lost it.
Oh,
Can you guys do a quick shout out to Andy Will for me?
Andy Will.
Yeah.
Will.
Yeah.
W-I-L-L.
1 out.
Will. Andy Will.
Andy Will!
Andy Will.
Woohoo!
Andy Will in the house. So, well, hopefully that qualifies as a shout out. No problem there. Sorry, I'm just taking in some of the bits and pieces. I kind of know this area a little bit, so I'm just trying to kind of. Yeah, we are very close to somewhere I know, but we're going somewhere else today. So yeah, very close.
Princess Lozzie's asked, what's your favourite explore?
I think like underground at Rudlow Manor in the secret bunker bit is like one of my most favourites, because you know it was like we weren't really meant to be there, so it was kind of like very exciting. And I mean, I suppose the secret bunkers, you know, like secret bunker stuff, that really does excite my imagination. And Paris was kind of good as well, but I mean, I have mixed. It went off. Yeah, Paris was hard because of all the camera equipment, and I swore if I go there again, I'm probably going to just have a tiny little handheld like my DJI Pocket or something like that, because oh boy, it was very hard carrying the big camera gimbal around. And if I do it again, I've got most of it, so I don't need to film the same thing again. So I'll be adding to the bits that we haven't got if I ever go back. But yeah, it made it hard for me to concentrate, because I was literally puffing and panting and sweating like a pig, you know, when I was down there. So I think I could probably enjoy it more if I went back, but I didn't have all the crap with me. Just literally to GoPro on my head and a head torch, yeah, so my hands are free, bottle of water, and maybe a battery thing in my pocket to keep the power going, yeah, and that would just be like, oh, that'd be just so nice. But I didn't really know what I was getting myself in for, and I just had to continue filming, you know, and it was like...
Less chance of another crazy Frenchie grabbing your camera again, yeah.
Well, yeah, there is that, isn't there? I mean, it's less conspicuous, you know, less broadcasty looking, but, you know, yeah. So if we ever go back, because it was confined, the space was confined, and you had to duck down, so you got neck pains and stuff, and, yeah, it was just...
Yeah, you want to go in there at bare minimum, don't you?
Yeah.
Just water, camera and some snacks.
Yeah, it's just the lighting situation, really. It's like, you know, are you going to get good quality footage? And it's massive lights. We have massive lights. You need loads of batteries, and it's this trade-off. We need GoPro to finally make a camera that sees properly in the dark. Yeah, GoPro, make a nighttime capable camera, because it's always been crap in every one you produce so far. You know, so they are missing a trick. They are totally missing a trick.
Yeah, it's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, I just think they think it's like, oh, for the daytime sports market, you know, like surfing and skiing and all that. And it's like, well, what do people do at night? I don't know, lots of things, but apparently not, according to GoPro, so... It's getting hot now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm open the window.
It's nice.
It's turning into a scorcher down here in East Sussex. Yeah.
Someone said, what do you think of 20 days later?
Oh God, do you really want me to say what I think about them right now? Well, my experience with them wasn't very good. I dubbed for their forum, introduced myself, and was immediately banned, because apparently I was that well known even before YouTube, right? I was that well known in the so-called Urbex community, right, that my reputation went before me as being a bit of a rebel who likes to tell people where these things are and likes them to know where they are, because I like to share information. I am not a closed off sort of person. I think that people have a right to know, they have a right to visit, you know. If there's something sensitive that needs to be preserved, then maybe I might keep it back, but I'm not like that. But I came on there and it was just like, boof, get off our site. And I had a similar experience with the other one as well. It was like 28 days later, and there was the other one as well.
Jackie Greencastle Films with a £2 donation saying, I love the Explore the ABC cinema in Bournemouth. Yeah,
Thanks.
That was a good one.
See, the thing is with YouTube, I mean, there's none of this petty bollocks of like these forums have got these little demigods, you know, and they're just power hungry, power crazy moderators, yeah, who just, you know, they go sticking their noses into other people's business, you know, and banning comments and banning this and banning that, and they steer the direction that you're allowed to talk and think. And then they're allowed to say things, but you're not allowed to say them.
And the thing is, they
you
say
know?
they have a go at people for giving out locations,
But they do it.
Every location on their website has the name on it.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
So, you know, it's like, don't do what I do what I say. So they're basically authoritarians. They're fascists, or, you know, they're just basically out to make your life awkward. So I've got no clue where I'm going right now, and we're going the wrong way.
I don't
So-
have the exact pin, mind.
No. Okay. So guys, I think I'm gonna have to call it here because I need to get my map up because we are at a standstill. Yeah, my other half gets banned on Facebook for telling the truth. This is the trouble, you see. You get these idiots who decide what is right and what is wrong, and what you can say and what you can't say, and that's why I was really glad when YouTube arrived, because it was like, finally I can publish what I want to publish without somebody else telling me what I can and can't do. So sod all the idiots, you know. I know what I'm doing is good. I know what I'm doing is right. I know what I know what people want to see. You know, if they're like me, if they want to see the same things as I want to see, they're gonna enjoy it. Yeah. So and I think I've kind of proven it right. You know, that's why they knew who I was, because I was doing urbex for longer than a lot of those people who'd actually created those forums.
Probably before 28 days later was even around.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm holding up the traffic here because I'm parked on double yellows now, and they're all getting pissy with me because I need to stop the stream. So I'm going to go now, guys, because I have to stop the stream because I need to get rid of this so I can put on where am I going, because there's a massive backlog. There's a backlog of traffic now behind me. I got to, guys. I'm ending it. I'm really sorry. Okay.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, can you end it? Oh, see you guys. I'm sorry, but we've gone into the middle of a town now.